Today I have Poppy Gardens. This is from Redesigned by Prima. And you can find these at chalkitupfancy.com. And it's just a beautiful 3-panel transfer with poppy seeds. And I'm going to start doing my welcome sign with black. This is a 4-foot by 10-inch board. It's pine. I get it right at Lowe's for about $7, $8. Now and again, you can find them at Hobby Lobby for 40% off. That's your best bet. They don't always have it. So I'm using a foam roller to apply the black paint, and I'm just doing one coat. And I'm not really worried about full coverage. It almost looks like a stain at this point. I just wanted to get it on there. And now I'm going to start with Vintage Duck Egg. And this is a blue-green from Wise Owl. Again, you can find this at chalkitupfancy.com. And I'm applying this with a roller as well, and I'm not worried about full coverage. I want to see that little bit of black peek through. Now, you guys can choose any color you want, and you don't have to do it in this fashion. You can go right to the duck egg blue if you prefer. And then you're going to give it a good sanding. And you want to make sure that you remove any sanding debris. Now, this is the welcome sign stencil that me and Jamie use. It's $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. Again, watch for your 40% coupon. You want to measure where you want it to sit on your board. For me, 9.5 inches down works pretty much center, but just make sure you check your measurements. And then you're just going to tape off your stencil, and you're going to load your foam roller, and then you're going to unload it. So you want a pretty dry foam roller, meaning less paint, so that too much paint is going to bleed through underneath the stencil. So you just want a nice dry roller. And when you lift your stencil, you can have the option of connecting your letters, as I decided to take an art brush and connect all the letters, but that's optional. Now, I'm not going to show you me applying the entire transfer, as it can be time consuming and kind of repetitive. So you want to just sand your welcome words quickly. It kind of just pulls everything together. And I'm going to start by applying one coat of 1 hour enamel using a Gen foam brush. I believe this is about a 3-inch Gen foam brush. You can get them at True Value hardware stores or from Amazon. And it's an inexpensive brush to start with. So I did start by applying my poppy garden, and you're just going to release the transfer from its protective coat. I'm using the new tool, and you're just going to rub your image. Now this one you're going to have to piece a little bit more, and you're just going to rub your image. I always try to concentrate on the edges first and then move my way to the center, and they just want to lightly lift up. The second, there's a clear protective coating on the surface of your image, and then there's a white protective coating on the bottom. And you want to just take your time in the rubbing, because you don't want to force this piece up, as you can tear your image. So you just want to take your time, and it will slowly release. It is time consuming, but the results are well worth it. This image is just gorgeous. I just love the deep colors. It almost has a 3D appearance. And then I'm taking my protective coat and I'm just rubbing the image down, making sure that I got full adhesion. So I'm going to show you one more piece. Again, I just thought it would be a little redundant for me to show you me doing the entire thing. So here I have a piece of the transfer. You cut out your image. You make a plan. You cut out your image with a pair of scissors. You're going to remove it from its backing. It's almost feels like wax paper. And then you're going to take your tool and rub your image. Now, each transfer does come with a wood stick. This tool is optional. We do have them at chalkitupfancy.com. They are not necessary. And then you just go slowly lift up that top protective coating. And that's pretty much it. You just want to make sure you rub it really well and make sure it's fully adhered. Now, I'm going to wait a few days, and then I'm going to do another coat of the 1 hour enamel. And then you could do a third coat if you're going to put it out on your porch. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. These transfers can be found at chalkitupfancy.com. The vintage duck egg blue and the black as well, chalkitupfancy.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.